Hey, what's up, people? This is for Skyrim. In this series right here, this is called the Skyrim Community Speaks. I want to, pretty much communicate and interact with the community, with the Skyrim community, because they're pretty much who I am. I'm a big fan on Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim, and I actually wanted to see what other people thought about the game, different ideas. We'll probably bounce around, different things that'll come out like new news. We'll talk about it. We'll discuss it. And a lot of exciting things that we would like to talk about and cover. Also, when the game comes out, there's going to be some things that while we're playing the game that we may like, that we'll point out and we'll talk about, or some stuff that we may not like. So this series right here, I'm going to try to keep it as consistent as possible, but it all depends on the people that's coming. So if you don't know, add me on Skype. It's FORSKYRIM for Skyrim. FORSKYRIM. And just add me on there. And I know Skype has a limit on the amount of people, so if it gets too crazy and if it gets a lot of people, then I try to get some people in on some episodes and some people in on the next episode and stuff like that. Have a rotation. But I would really appreciate it if you guys support this and sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Peace.
Elsewhere. So yeah, the empire's pretty much falling apart.
Okay, okay. Um,
Yeah,
how
that's
what's
the
going?
event that brought back Alduin.
Okay, cause I heard the Argonians took Morrowind.
Yeah,
That's
after
pretty much
Red
done.
Mountain erupted.
Yeah, and I heard the Dumber ran to Skyrim. Then I don't know what's going on with the Imperials in Cyrodiil. What y'all think happened? Like
They're just
because
kind of chilling. I mean, what else are they gonna do?
nah, that's the thing though. Cause remember at the end of Oblivion, you kill. You do what you gotta do. Let me put it like that. You do what you gotta do, and there's no emperor at the end. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
it's just a chancellor, and he even said it himself. Like the dude was like, "Oh, okay, well, it's only gonna be a certain amount of time that I can actually like take on the role of being in charge. This is like a
yeah.
short term thing, but you
But
know,
like if you look on the lore wiki, they said like the civilians and like other groups of people start taking advantage of having an emperor missing. So
oh, okay, okay,
so
yeah,
like it probably is falling apart. But like they can't really do much about it, you know.
yeah. You know what I think the story of Skyrim gonna be is? It's gonna start out. I mean, you know how they always say, "Oh, it's not gonna start out with dragons. You're not gonna see dragons. You got to play a little bit of the story." So it's gonna start out with the Civil War. Then you're gonna see people fighting each other, and then all of a sudden, like the dragons just gonna come out of nowhere, and take that opportunity to come in. So I wonder if
Yeah.
the main quest gonna be better than Oblivion though. 'Cause Oblivion one was good.
It
Everybody in
was
here,
I.
everybody in here beat Oblivion.
Oh yeah. Like
No, I never. No, I never beat Oblivion.
You
I mean,
stupid man.
if you spent as much time like as I did on Morrowind, at least like Oblivion was kind of a letdown in like almost every aspect. I don't know,
Yo, it's crazy. You talking? I don't even see your name. Who is this talking again?
Dylan.
Dylan. Okay, okay. Yeah, you
Yeah.
say you play Morrowind. Did you beat Morrowind?
Oh, biggest dude. Like I've probably clocked like 500 plus hours on like all my
Wow.
playthroughs. This thing, dude. Like
Man, I'm not gonna lie, man. Skyrim, man. I don't know. It has that potential, man. It has
oh,
that
dude.
potential,
Like
man.
I'm super jacked because well the thing is like Todd Howard like had so much influence on Morrowind and then but he didn't have as much influence on Oblivion, but
Yeah.
now he's
Blackout Company.
executive producer. Now he's executive producer of Skyrim, so he's
Oh,
got that
okay.
influence back. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. I
So
want to see how that go, man. Because to be honest with you, they say biggest crazy. I still can't get over that. The biggest and craziest game. How do you do that? Like, and I play
yeah, the
Fallout
Radiant thing's crazy, man.
Fallout 3 right now, as it stands, is like my favorite game of all time.
Fallout's sick.
Yeah, but it's like, you know what I'm saying, Skyrim got that potential. I mean, when I played Fallout, I thought Fallout was one of the biggest games I ever played. One of the craziest games I ever played. I never, played a game that was like that big, but that had that much detail. You know,
Right.
like you go to different
Who the
places. Like,
hell's with their computer outside while a
yes,
motorbike passes by?
I thought somebody had a computer on their motorcycle, was driving around with a laptop on his motorcycle. But I forgot what I was talking about. Come on, thank you, Josh. I appreciate that. Appreciate that, Josh. Uh, hold on, somebody's calling. Who's this calling?
Well, Blackwood, yeah, Blackwood's home to the our no, that's Black Marsh.
Black Marsh.
That's the
Yeah.
company. Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I think Blackwood Company. That's the name of them.
Oh yeah, Blackwood. Yeah. That's what I was getting confused about.
Supposedly, the Blackwood Company is supposed to be the reason why they made it is they're supposed to take some land back from Black Marsh,
Yeah.
like on that border. So yeah, I want to see what's going on with that. I wonder if they're gonna actually have like different law and stuff like for different things. Like let's say I want to know about dragons. Like what's the difference between the frost dragon and the fire dragon? Like what? How did they come to be? You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, they say
Um,
don't they say like the frost dragons are stronger than the fire ones
yeah,
overall?
they said something like that. But I want to know like what makes this dragon a
The
frost
whole
dragon?
background. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Well, he
know.
said because not only does it hurt you with the frost damage, but it also slows you down.
But my whole thing is like, okay, they're supposed to be speaking words, right? Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so what? Why can't the fire dragon speak the frost language? You know what I'm saying? Or is it only a dragon can only use frost? Like
Maybe the
that's
frost
crazy to me.
dragon's got colder breath. I don't know.
So
They just ate ice cream.
yeah,
No, dude, like I, I don't know. Maybe that's just a continuity thing. You know what I mean?
yeah. I know what you're
Yeah.
saying,
Yeah.
man. I want to see a
But
dragon that turn
it's
people
good
into stone or
speculation.
something like that, or some crazy stuff. I want to see some crazy stuff with dragons, and not only
Yeah.
big ones too. Cause they said one dragon was in a cave or something like that, and the guy from that
Say
magazine,
what?
yeah, it was like the guy from the magazine. He was running away. He seen it in the cave, he was like, oh shit, what the fuck? He just hauled ass. But
Well, like what this Andrew dude soon saying is like how there's like crossbreeds between each kinds of dragons.
yeah,
That could make sense with what you were talking about on one of your videos, Ace.
which one?
About the one that looked like a like blue
Yeah.
water dragon, but it was breathing fire on that picture.
Oh yeah. That one is probably my favorite by far. I mean, to be honest with you, you said you was looking at the gameplay a couple of seconds ago. You seen the frost dragon. Frost dragon
Actually,
did.
that part's going on right now.
Dude, look at his wings. Look at his this. I'm talking about when he's about to kill him. Look at his wings. It looks like because it's supposed to be raining, right? It looks like the rain is hitting his wings and making it shine. Like it looks so realistic. So at the end of the day, at the end of the day, I'm not sure which dragon is gonna be my favorite, man. And I don't even know what that other dragon is. That could be a
Yeah,
water
he said there
dragon.
was a few different ones.
That's
Imagine.
just gonna be ridiculous with tessellation on. Ugh.
Oh man, I want
I
tessellation,
want tessellation.
but it's not there.
God damn it.
It's not there right now, man.
By the gods,
Uh,
what the hell are DirectX 11 graphics cards for if no one is fucking buying them?
I don't know, man. I honestly don't know. But yeah, going back to that, man. And we're not even talking about werewolves. We're not even talking about vampires.
Come out the other side of the
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Skyrim's
I
In the
don't know.
distance,
That's
you can
not
see the city of
personally. It's
Whiterun,
not a
which
big
is home
thing
to
for
the
me. I mean,
companions
werewolves would be
our
cool.
warrior
But
faction.
like
Man.
when I played Oblivion, I regretted like
Oh, you talking
trying
about?
to do that whole vampire.
All right, you talking about vampires? Okay, I give you that.
Yeah.
I give you that. That's Oblivion. They didn't get it right. They didn't get it like 100% right. They supposed to. They supposed
Should
to
have
do it
no
the right way.
Vampire.
Yeah. Me personally, I want to see vampires. I want to see, animations for one. I want to see, like, okay, give me ability to disappear, like turn into mist in a room. Matter of fact, let me take a step backwards. Give me the ability to cut out all the lights in the room. just like that. I don't know if y'all played that Knights of the Nine quest.
Splinter Cell style.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like just snap my fingers and then bam, all the lights out, all the fires out.
Yeah,
You know, it'd be cool if they had like torches that you could hit with your arrows and they'd fall off the walls. So
that would be sick.
you could take out the lights like that.
Oh, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. But speaking about
That would
that,
be like that game. I forgot its name. The Russian
But
one.
which
I
one?
saw like, have you seen the Far Cry 3 demo?
Far Cry 3.
When the guy, there's a bit in the Far Cry 3 demo where he's running and he jumps the
Oh
water
yeah.
splashes, and you can see his hands moving in front of him, splush, he's swimming. I would like to see in Skyrim to see your hands in front of you while you swim underwater.
Yeah, that'd be realistic.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
But you know what I'm saying? So I throw the that spell in, right? I sneak up behind somebody. I want to be able to bite the person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wanna actually like sink my teeth into it. And then on top of that, I want my vampire to look like a beast. Why do I have to look like a regular person with red eyes and teeth and a couple
It
of
looks like
wrinkles?
they
And
aged
wrinkly
20
skin.
years.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, with a couple of wrinkles. Nah. So that's what I'm saying. Like I think they need to do it the right way. If they do it the right way, with a little help of mods, you got to throw in some mods here and there just to get it right. That's gonna be on point. Now,
Now, what are your thoughts on the werewolves? What do you want
oh,
to see
werewolves,
from that?
werewolves,
Like
man.
I saw your werewolf like video. Like
Oh, you seen it? But did you
But, like-
you seen the whole
like-
thing? You seen the part when they had the scene?
Yeah, I watched it too. Yeah.
Okay.
Like I mean, think of it more like the special things, like how maybe you become a werewolf or where you'd see him in the game, kind of a thing.
That's what she said.
So let me see. All right. This is where I start. For one, they gotta look good. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no funny looking werewolves. Some doofy Harry Potter looking werewolves. You know what I'm saying? I want some lichens, some beast, some like
Yeah.
the forest is foggy, the forest is thick. You
Something
can't
that's
really
gonna
see
scare
at
the
night.
Shit out of you when you run into it.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the zombies should be like Michael Jackson.
Man, you clowning, dog. That would be a nice mod though. Had that just like as an Easter egg, like Thriller. That'd be a nice video. But anyways, so yeah, do that. As far as transformation, that's a tough one. Y'all gonna have to help me with that because I don't know which way to go. Me
You
personally,
know what I was thinking?
I think
was
that's. I
thinking
think
that,
yeah.
no, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, I
Jared.
was gonna say that's like what I was kind of getting at is like how you become one, or you know what I mean, like what would be the best
Or
way
the
to go about
traditional, what, like, are you gonna turn only on a full moon type shit? Like, what?
Yeah.
How's that?
it. Yeah.
Yeah, how's that
yeah.
gonna work? I know one thing. I don't want to turn, at least from the get go. I don't want to turn into a werewolf anytime I want to.
Yeah, that probably sounds.
Yeah. So I don't know if you guys know about Ursine. Some of you may know, some of you may not.
Yeah, I know him. The Daedric Lord of the Hunt.
Yeah. So Ursine, he has a ring. You know what I'm saying? It's been in Daggerfall and it's been in Morrowind, but it hasn't been in Oblivion. In Oblivion, they gave you some hide armor when you did his quest. They gave you some BS armor, some lame armor that I didn't like. I was like, really? But anyways, so I'm hoping they give you that ring later on in the game, so you have the option to change when you want to. But at the same time, I want it probably more on the moon side, but I want it more often. Probably like every night. What y'all think about every night? Because the real traditional way is like once every 30 days or every
Yeah.
30 days or something like
Well,
that.
actually, I think in the Oblivion night cycle, right? There's 2 moons, so it would probably happen a lot more often.
Yeah,
Right.
Well,
yeah. But my whole thing is, okay, I don't know if you guys play, some of you guys play stealth-based characters. Some of you do, some of you don't. But the
That's
people,
what I do.
yeah, the people that play stealth-based characters, you know what I'm talking about. I mean, there's some parts in Oblivion where you just chilling in the dark, just looking at a guard. He doesn't know where you at.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, what if I was a werewolf right now? And I was just stalking this dude. and I could just pounce on him like, and then he'll just scream. You could just see him running down the hallway, like scared of me. That's why I want werewolves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That is like the you are the beast instead of it being the other way around. You know what I'm saying? Instead of you hauling ass, you got people
Do you
hauling
think
ass.
Bethesda watches your videos?
I think I think they might have saw one or two. I don't know if they like consistently if they have the time to consistently watch it. It may be
I'm sure
somebody.
they got yeah, I'm sure
Yeah,
they got people like working on like doing research of like message boards and YouTube videos and stuff.
yeah,
I'm sure they got a couple people doing that.
yeah. But I know for a fact though. I know in the future once the game is out and we get to play the game, we see some of the things that we don't like and some of the things that needs to be changed for the next game or whatever. I'm gonna make videos for that. Like I'm gonna speak for the community. I'm gonna be like, oh, this is the general consensus, or you know, I'll probably even do one of these. You know, with if I could figure out a way to do it, I don't quite know how to record this Skype session, so I got to figure out a way how to do that. But
That'd be sick.
yeah, I'd be like, you know, this is what the Skyrim community wants. Uh, you know, your arrows are too slow.
Do you think Skyrim's gonna be hard to run, or
Uh,
is it gonna be Oblivion where it's bottlenecked at 130 frames per second?
see, Skyrim is really funny, man, because they're like showing you so much. Like they're showing you so much draw distance. They show you a lot much better textures, a lot better
Yeah,
everything.
that's just on the Xbox.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to get to is that
It's CPU
it's yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's showing you all this good stuff, but we don't know if okay, like in Oblivion, somebody playing on the Xbox, if they go from one cell to the other, it's going to say loading area, and then it's going to stop
Yeah.
for a couple of seconds, and then it's going to start back up. Now that's annoying.
Yeah.
On PC, you don't have that. If
Yeah.
you got a pretty good PC. So, but my whole thing, what I'm trying to say is, I don't know if it's gonna be like that in Skyrim when you go from cell to cell. But from what I'm thinking is that they've been doing this for so long, and they've been optimizing for so long that like they got everything and more. You know what I'm saying? Like they have all the graphical features, but then on top of that, you won't have no problems as far as like stuttering and frame rate drops and slowdowns and
Yeah.
stoppage. You know, so
Yeah.
that's what I'm hoping that it is, based off of you know their history and their experience. But what you guys think?
People were already.
I mean, that,
There was an interview and somebody was already talking about their Xbox being texture loading problems, like after it loads in and shit.
Oh, it's Poppins.
Yeah,
Yeah, I heard Rage is having that problem too.
yeah.
And but I know Rage is not a Bethesda game, but still, like some, it's a shame, man, that these consoles are really holding these games back, man. Cause you best believe Bethesda would have hopped on it if it was next gen. They
Oh
would,
yeah.
you know,
Oh
Skyrim would
yeah.
have been next gen if they had a chance. They had the opportunity. But you
Probably
know,
need to come out with the next gen console. This is getting ridiculous.
yeah, yeah. I to be honest with you, like I tell you know everybody I know, you know that play games. I say, man, this year that's it. I don't need no more games this generation. I have my fix. Just with Skyrim single
Yeah.
handedly. But
Yeah.
then on top of that, you got games like Uncharted 3, which I'm getting. I'm getting you know these all these websites convinced me to get Batman Arkham City. I wasn't gonna get
I
it.
got it for free.
Oh,
It
that's
looks
Oh
pretty cool.
man.
beautiful.
Oh my
It
god.
really does.
Oh, dude, yeah, I'm getting like Skyrim for free. It's a good story, actually.
Oh, how you doing that, man? You gotta help the people, man. Help the community, man. The people want to know.
Alright. So no. I mean, it.
No,
I
no,
mean,
no.
what happened?
Since it came with a graphics card that I got. That's how I got it.
See, I'm doing like totally different. My friend works at well, he used to work at a GameStop, and they don't like when they look at your numbers, your sales numbers. They don't care how much you sold. They care about pre-orders and stuff like that. So what
Mhm.
they would do is they would fudge the system and they would take money out of the register and put it under people's names. So like I had my name under that GameStop's record. So he would put like 8 different games under my name just to fudge the pre-order records. So when I moved here, I moved and I pulled out all of the that store's pre-orders and put it on Skyrim.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So it's kind of like,
Yeah.
but did you really put that money down?
No, they did.
So they did it
Like
for
my
you.
best friend. Yeah, my
Wow.
best friend. Like his GameStop paid for my copy pretty much.
Oh, okay. So basically, what they did was They counted everything as pre-order. $5, $5, $5, $5.
Yep.
You said for
Yeah.
8 games?
Yeah, for like 8 games.
Man, you might as well get the strategy guide with that too.
Eh,
Just throw it
I
in the
don't know,
bag,
man.
man. But anyways, so yeah. I guess I mean that's a crazy glitch in the system. Well, you that was a glitch, or they know how to they just working
Oh
that.
no, they like okay, like I said, like sometimes in retail, like people,
Yeah,
managers, like district managers, pay attention to like
yeah,
numbers
they
and
know
stuff,
like the
how much it's
loopholes.
selling. So
Yeah,
like the only thing GameStop pays attention to is like how many pre-orders the stores are getting, like pre-orders and like Game Informer and subscriptions.
hmm
So that store was going down a little bit, and they're like, "Shit, we need to like fix
did
this."
that pre.
So
Oh,
they,
I see.
yeah, so
Oh, to make it look like it.
yeah, they would take like, and he used me, and he used like a couple other people he knew, and he would make accounts for people and stuff like that. Just put pre-orders
Wow,
under their
he
names.
must have been really hurting there. Like as far
On
as
Well, yeah,
sales.
like the store manager told him to do it. Like
Yeah.
it was totally corrupt thing.
on the subject of GameStop and Game Informer, which it kind of ties into Skyrim, I was upset because I got their magazine and they gave Batman the Game of the Month, which it's not even out yet,
Yeah.
and it actually stole it from Gears of War,
Oh,
which is people have played it.
you said hold on.
So
You said Game Informer. Hold on, I got the Game Informer right here. Let me see what you're
yeah,
talking about.
so they pretty much robbed Gears of War for their Game of the Month. But on top of that, Batman isn't even out yet, and I was like, so in theory, Battlefield comes out the 25th. So why isn't that also out on a preview? Which means they're gonna bump that to next month.
And
Game
it's
of
gonna
the Month,
mess with
It'll be
Skyrim.
battling Skyrim.
which is
Yeah.
gonna go in with Skyrim. Yeah,
If
You know what?
if
I
any of
think
these
I'm.
Well,
reviewers,
I have confidence. I have confidence in Skyrim.
if
Battlefield 3 looks pretty sick, but like I have confidence that it might pull through. To be
if
honest.
any of these reviewers are in their right minds,
they
um,
better not. They better not.
if they're in their right minds, I suggest that they do the right thing and give Skyrim Game of the Month. We already know that Skyrim is gonna
Who's
be Game of the
calling me?
Month. Nah, I don't. That
Yeah, I
thing
don't
keeps
know.
randomly popping up. Matter of fact, let me do this right quick. It's somebody from the group, from the old
I
group.
think he's
It's
trying
one
to see if
person.
like work.
So I gotta go through this thing and try to add them again. But anyways, so to be honest with you, um, Skyrim is not only gonna be game of the month, game of the year. It's
I
gonna
think
be.
it's I think it's Game of the Year
It's
potential.
it's to me. I
Game of
think
the
it's
decade.
game of the decade, game of the decade. If it is what they say it is, cause like I say, I mean, if you getting bigger than Oblivion, you getting bigger than Fallout. The
Uh
only
huh.
thing that really hurt those games was the bugs, and that's what I was telling these guys yesterday. Some people that was in the chat yesterday, I was saying, you know what I foresee happening. Skyrim it might have bugs, just like Bethesda usually has.
Well, yeah,
Skyrim may not have a 10 out of 10 like these other games, and they're going to give Skyrim probably like a 9.6, 9.8, and they're going to say that these other games are game of the year because of that.
I
When
think
in
Well,
that
theory,
9.6, 10 out of 10. It's either 4 out of 5 or 5 out of 5.
yeah. So in
well,
theory, if you
You
stat
know, on XPlay, it's like they always say we give it 5 cans of beer out of 5.
cancer beer, you clowning.
Well,
Stone
well,
Cold.
all of the rating systems are biased anyway.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, man.
yeah.
It's
they are.
it's a lot of
Because when
corruption in the
Grand
industry.
Theft came out, they gave it a 10, and that was nowhere near a 10 in my book.
Hey,
Yeah,
Okay,
definitely
through
for
it.
me.
you know what I was thinking today? I was thinking, okay, one thing I read on the let me look for the review, but G4 gave Batman. I was talking about this earlier. G4 gave Batman a 5 out of 5, and they were saying, oh, we was trying to look for a reason why Batman got a. I mean, Batman is something wrong with it. They was looking for a reason why we shouldn't give it a 10 out of 10, or I mean a 5 out of 5, perfect mark. But he said, "Oh, we played, and then I couldn't find anything, so I gave it the perfect mark." And whoever else out there, like he said something to that extent. It's not verbatim, but he said something to that extent. Like whoever else out there gives it a perfect mark, like don't kind of challenge it. I'm gonna look it up right now though. But what I think is people, I don't know if you guys read that article, but it's an article that said that some people are calling that first art review of Batman Arkham City corrupt. They were saying that the reviews were corrupt and they was getting paid for it and stuff like that.
Oh, that happens all the time.
Yeah. So what I'm thinking is these other reviewers might not want to get attacked themselves, so they're like, "Oh, we got your back. We're gonna say this is a 10 out of 10 or a 5 out of 5." You know what I'm saying? In theory, so they won't, they'll make the journalists look better. Like they're kind of backing him up to make it bring some truth to
'Cause
it.
I remember when it was first leaked that it was somebody gave it a 5 out of 5. It was something that started to buzz on it, and then all of a sudden, you start hearing 9.8, 9.6, 10 out of 10. I was like, oh Jesus.
Yeah, exactly. So that's something to worry about as far as game of the year. But like me personally, I really don't care. They can say what they want to, but I know what they will not do for a fact. They will not stack up Skyrim versus Batman or Skyrim versus
Yeah.
Battle,
Battlefield or something like that. That's
Modern
foolishness.
Warfare 3.
That's
Oh,
foolishness right there.
dude.
Exactly. This is the review for anybody that want to see it. But
Hey, I'm
Yeah, I'll
basically
tell you
hoping
guys
on
whether or
hoping
not
for
it's good
Skyrim
stuff.
graphics because I pretty much doubt they're gonna have Tessellation or that they're gonna update it. So I'm just gonna wait until the new Xbox 720 comes out. Then when the new Xbox 720 comes out, I'm gonna see what games are gonna be coming out. Then I'm gonna buy myself two $800 GTX cards of whatever
don't
year
do it,
that'll
man.
be.
Don't do it. Yo, who's the PC guy again? PC guy, back
Yeah.
me up.
Oh, that's me. That's me.
All right, all the PC guys that's in here, back me up. I'm trying to convince him to make him understand that one card is better than the two cards. Right now, I have the two 6950s Crossfire, but they only works in certain games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
See,
The
the
optimize.
problem with Crossfire and Slee is that they tell you that it'll work double, but that's not really
Yeah,
true. One
this,
card will work at
Yeah.
100%, and the other one
Yeah.
might work at maybe 20% or
yeah,
30%.
Is it
So it's
done?
not that significant
Okay, great.
of a change.
It
And a lot of
depends.
yeah. But
It depends
he said I know what you're gonna say right now. He's gonna say, "Oh well, Nvidia has better drivers than ATI." Really?
No, no, that's not what I'm gonna say. Shut up. It's because if I've got a 2560 by 1600 monitor and I'm running 8 times anti-aliasing and I've got 6 gigabytes of memory, that 6 gigabytes of memory is going to come in very useful at 2560 by 1600. At 1920 by 1080, you're going to see a difference of maybe 50% in frame rates.
Thank you for bringing that up. What I say to that is, and this is what I've been trying to tell him. Like, let's say if I have what's the dimensions again? What's the
the
dimensions?
what?
Josh, what's the
2560 by 1600.
okay? What he just said. Let's say I go in Photoshop with a picture that's 720 by 1080, right? And I go right now in Photoshop and try to stretch that picture to that dimension that he has.
The textures aren't going to get
The
stretched.
pixels are going to look horrible. It's gonna
Textures,
look
you're
horrible.
gonna see the textures better, but that's what high-res textures are for, and tessellation.
But what I'm telling you,
overlays
they're not rendered in that resolution. So if it's not rendered in that resolution, it's gonna look bad. Like I said, it's just like me going in Photoshop with a smaller
Have
picture
you seen the
and
difference
stretching it.
between 720p and 1080p?
But 720p and
Not very
1080,
big.
yeah, to me,
Just a
it's
bit
big.
sharper.
I can tell the difference. It doesn't look 720p does not look as detailed, hands down, as 1080p. 1080p, I mean, you're gonna get blown away 1080p, man. Now,
Well, 2560 by 1600 is 4 million pixels. 1080p is 2 million pixels. That's twice
now,
the pixels
now,
on screen.
what I will
Twice
say
the
is,
clearness of a picture.
if you're trying to get that lifetime PC, I mean, that PC that's gonna last you forever till the day you die, then go right ahead. But
No, 'cause it
there's
keeps gonna
nothing.
be
There's
getting
no.
better and better
I'm
and
telling
better.
you, there's
When
no games.
Crysis
What
5
games?
comes
What
out, it's
games?
gonna be
Do you even think next generation is gonna be in that? They're not even making TVs. I'm talking about LCDs and stuff like that. I'm not talking about monitors. Nobody's broadcasting in that. People are barely broadcasting in 1080p right now. You know what I'm saying?
Who
So what I'm saying is you really
just
gonna
want to
have
play
no
my
use
games in
for it.
2560 by 1600.
All right, man, you stuck on that, man. I'm trying to show him the
You
light,
know
man.
what's
Save his money.
changing though for Skyrim?
What's up?
Uh, the thing that I found really surprising is that I was looking at the specs for LA Noire for PC, and it requires something like 8 RAMs
Oh, 8 gigs of RAM?
8 gigabytes of RAM,
Oh,
which is
okay.
like unheard of in
Yeah,
PC
that's
gaming.
good.
So
That's good. But
it's
that's
it's
LA
starting to
Noir.
change. But
I mean, if you have it in your laptop like I do,
Yeah, yeah. I upgraded to
Then
12.
I
I
have
have
8
12.
gigs of 1600 megahertz.
I have 12. I want to see that though. I want to see games using that much because you know what that means. I mean, that's gonna make the whole game better. To be honest with you, man. Oh,
Mm.
that's what it was. Thank you. Earlier, you was talking about NPCs are only controlled by the processor. I was like, no. I thought about it. I was like, the AI is being controlled by the processor, but the graphics card is controlling what's on the screen,
yeah,
what you're visually seeing. So if you have 20 people on screen, that's from your graphics card, not your processor.
exactly.
But
You know what I'm saying?
why are the NPCs so laggy in Oblivion?
They're
For
Because
lagging
it was,
for
me,
you.
for me that
they were badly coded.
that's what I was
That's
gonna
why.
say. That's what I was gonna say. Oblivion just to me like it's the game itself in general doesn't bring that performance for me. I'm playing games that's
This
made.
is ridiculous.
Listen, I'm playing games
Yo,
that's
at
made
12
later.
NPCs and my frame rate goes down to 45 frames per second. That's disgusting.
I know what you're
Is this
saying
on Xbox or PC?
on
No,
PC.
PC.
On
On
PC.
I have an
PC,
i5 2500K
Yeah,
with a
no, no.
6950.
Yeah, we pretty much got some beast computers, and we don't get the best performance out of Oblivion. So what I try to tell him is, sometimes it's
really?
the engine. Sometimes the engine that makes the performance not that great. I can't even run Crossfire. I tried to run Crossfire in Oblivion. It did worse than
I
than
don't want to
regular.
run Crossfire in Oblivion. I want to run SLI in Crisis.
Yeah. No, 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 no. But what I'm trying to say is Oblivion just period. Like it's not the greatest. And also with Fallout too. I mean, you get a lot of crashes in Fallout on PC. And that's one thing you console gamers got over us, man, on the PC, man. You don't have to worry about tweaking stuff. You don't have to
Nah,
worry
it's
about
set it and
frame
forget it,
rate.
man.
You don't have to worry about crashes. None of that. I mean,
You
I
have
could
to worry
I could
about red
literally
rings.
throw
except for
in the
red
game.
rings, yeah, and the yellow dot or whatever
But
it's
you,
called.
it's funny you guys bring up
But
Red
Red
Ring.
Rings has been out for so long, man. I've had this Xbox for
It
what, 2 years now.
listen, 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 listen. It's funny that you guys just said that because I was just telling my cousin the other day. I was like, man, I'm fed up with the PlayStation. Second time, now the Ethernet cord not working. I was like, man, I had the Xbox since 2000 because I know he's a PlayStation fanatic. So I like to rub stuff in his face. I was like, I had my Xbox since 2006. It's still going. You know what I'm saying? Like since it first came out. So at the end of the day, and I got the manufacture date on the back for anybody that wants to know. I haven't had any problems. I mean, this Xbox has been dropped on the floor. It's been turned sideways. It's been in places that it can overheat. It's still going. No problems. Only problem
Well,
that I hate
oh,
about it is that it makes too much noise. But go ahead. What you gonna say?
the thing to cancel out the noise is you download the CD to the hard drive, and you're golden.
Oh,
You're good.
so I got
I
the
do have a
20
softer
gig. I
game,
got the
so it doesn't wear
old
on my eye.
I got the old Xbox, the 20 gig.
Oh,
Mm.
okay.
Yeah, it used to be a pro. So eventually I'm gonna upgrade to the elite. But matter of fact, you know what? Scratch that. Forget that. If this Xbox die, it's gonna be very hard for me to put money reinvest in the Xbox 360 when I know the 720 is right around the corner. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
that's the
yeah.
thing. What's the point?
Wait,
So
for
it's
Skyrim, are you gonna
How
play?
around the corner is this?
Let me ask
man. I'm
everybody in the party.
Go ahead.
Is a $600 console expensive to use?
Well, I got
Come
the
on.
last.
It depends on what it can do. That's what it
Yeah,
comes
I
Yeah.
down
mean,
Depends on.
It depends
Depends
on
on
the
the
games
hardware.
that are out
Yeah.
for it.
I mean, Elder Scrolls 6, I'm all in. I mean,
Yeah.
anything else? I don't know. I don't know.
Wait, for Skyrim, are you playing Skyrim on the PC
Oh yeah,
or on the Xbox 360 or
PC.
PS3? Oh,
PC.
PC. All right.
Yeah, that's one of the main reasons I got the PC. I mean, I got it for my my website too, you know, to do my work on my website and stuff. But
Yeah.
also Skyrim, man. I mean,
Yeah.
the like I was doing some frame rate test the other day with Josh. You know, Josh, Josh, my boy, man. We get it in with the test. You know, we behind the scenes trying to figure out how to make the best quality videos for you guys. So when you watch it, but I was playing Fallout the other day. I got a mod. I got a mod that add a whole bunch of NPCs. I'm talking about they got M16s, Oogies,
Yeah.
HKs, all types of stuff. They stacked up. Just. I talked with God mode, of course. You know, I'm not crazy. But it was about like 30 people in the room. I mean, I could have counted. I could have killed them all and counted the bodies and showed you guys like how much people. No frame rate drops. Consistent 60 frames per second.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
Well, it
Uh,
shows
Well,
it shows in Fallout 3 the NPCs are coded a bit better because
yeah,
in Oblivion that would have lagged down to
yeah,
26 or something
yeah,
on a good
Yeah.
processor
yeah.
and graphics card. I mean,
Exactly. So
fuck.
we talking about like
well, I
about
can.
20, 30.
Oblivion still crashes my PC now.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what I'm
really?
saying. It's
yep.
Oblivion. I mean, Oblivion, I love
I've
it.
I've actually personally never gotten a crash ever on Oblivion. It's never either like started lagging or anything like that either. I don't know why though.
Between Fallout 3 and Oblivion on the PC, Fallout 3 is the one that crashes the most.
Yeah, Fallout
Mm.
crashes more than Oblivion. Never
Yeah, it
crashed for
does.
me. Personally, Fallout 3 crashed more, but Fallout 3 was just a step up, like engine wise, like the things that it could do. You can have like more NPCs, like Megaton. You go in Megaton, you see how much NPCs walking around.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, I went a Megaton and I get a constant 60.
there's no problem. So you know what Bethesda been working on, right? I think
I
they,
think, yeah, in
I
Skyrim, you shouldn't have any problems with the
man,
NPCs. You should be able to get
man,
anywhere as the constant 60 frames per second. But I'm just being a crybaby and saying, oh, there's no tessellation, there's no high-res textures, there's no dynamic grass,
no
there's
test.
no,
I want that
there's no
tessellation
crisis
though.
water, there's no motion blur.
Yeah, some of that stuff get modded in.
Have you played Crisis on maximum settings or near maximum settings? It's so beautiful. I couldn't
Yeah,
see
my
myself
PC
going
was.
back.
Yeah, the only thing is, he burnt out my GPU.
Yeah, yeah, that's good. That's good. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's a
I
newer
love
game.
Crisis
That's a
because
newer
everything
game,
goes on the graphics card.
and you getting better performance. But listen, going back to okay, okay,
I was
okay.
about to type. I was about to type. Oh my God, we're all gonna die.
Why you say that?
It's for no apparent reason.
Yeah, my boy tried to get my boy Sid in here, man.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, you in here right now, man? Yeah, we got a full party in here, man. I don't even know how much people in here, but we just rocking, talking about
Yeah, I was
Skyrim.
hoping for Fledged War, man. That would be so dope.
Oh man, yeah, cause they try.
Uh,
You see, it's funny.
that
You see what they
shade
try to do.
shit.
You guys played Oblivion. You see what they try to do at the end with the little walk back and forth. They got the people from Kvatch, people from Leowin, people from Coral. You know, the different guards and stuff like that. But
People
that's
from
that's
Quebec.
kind of that's kind of I know what they wanted to do. They wanted to actually have not just like one line. They wanted to have like rows, rows of people, like Lord of the Rings style. You know what I'm saying? But
Uh,
they couldn't do it because of the situation at the time. I mean, they was really. That's why I like take my hats off to Bethesda so much. In a sense, they were low budget at the time. They didn't have the biggest staff that they have now. You
Mm.
see the voice actors. You see that
uh-huh.
they only had what, one person working on dungeons or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So in theory, they did the best that they could with what they had. And the game is, I mean, it's almost perfect. I mean, I love the game. Oblivion, like
I
recently,
mean,
So
I
what's the
hope
subject now? I kind of just came in, so.
no, we're talking about we went from Fallout 3 being able to have more NPCs on the screen at one time, like technically, and it was like, okay, I think Bethesda getting ready to, have like full-fledged wars in Skyrim, like actual, like you see like 50 people on the screen at one time fighting dragons. You know what I'm saying? And we were just talking, going back and forth from Fallout, Oblivion, or whatever. So now
I
we're
know
just
they're
talking
not.
about.
Oh, go
Hmm?
ahead.
Yeah, so now just talking about the ending part of Oblivion, or towards the end when you had the Great Oblivion Gate. Um, and in that scene right there, what they was trying to do, they was
Yeah,
trying to
that was like
have like,
15 people.
yeah, it was like 15 people. But if they
And
could at the time, if they could, they wanted more. I could just feel it, you know
Mm.
what I'm saying? But they couldn't, so that's
yeah,
what we was talking about.
when they made Oblivion, they made the game before the console actually came out, the consoles at least. So they were making it. They
Yeah,
didn't know it would be as powerful as it was.
yeah, and that's crazy. You guys, I know you guys played Oblivion, but
I'm
have
really
you?
hoping. I know they're not going to do it with this one. Just one, just even if it's one other player. I just, oh my
Hold
god,
on,
that
you
would
was
be.
breaking up. What was you saying?
Said I really want one of their games. I know they can't do it on Skyrim, but just one game where you can have co-op with one other player.
Oh, people was talking
Mm.
about having co-op arena. Remember the arena in Oblivion?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like they'll just have one section dedicated to like co-op.
I would. I have an idea from game mode. It would be like a separate mode from Skyrim, where it's like different arenas, but it's like a bit like Call of Duty, how you have a death match, but like you have different classes. Like you can choose like bows and arrows, swords and axes, and you different armor. You get to customize everything, and you get to run around and kill people, and you level up. And
Yeah.
as you level up, you get matched up with people that are, let's say you're level 1, you get matched up with level 1 through 4. If
Yeah.
when you get to level 5, or when you get to level 5, yeah, you get leveled up with
Oh,
5
okay,
to
okay.
8.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, are you guys talking about multiplayer?
Yeah, multiplayer.
Well, see,
Mm.
the way that me and my friend thought, I mean, what you do is it would be kind of like a Gears of War thing, where it'd be like a 4-player co-op through maybe like an instance dungeon only made for multiplayer. Like there'd be like really tough monsters
Oh,
and
you
like
talking about
really
like
tough
horde mode?
bosses and
I
stuff
was just playing
like
that the other day.
Yeah,
Oh.
like an up to 4-person co-op mode. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
going through the same dungeon. I think that would be really cool.
Yeah,
But
that
then
sounds.
I think the dungeon has to be really big at that point and have like some
Yeah.
crazy
Yeah, like
stuff
and
going on.
it would be multiplayer only dungeons. Like you couldn't do it single player.
Yeah, what if they have co-op for DLC? What if that's what they've been holding back on? Oh, we don't know what we're doing for our DLC.
Oh my god,
You
that's
know,
Hey
freak.
Dylan, did they build your house under a freeway?
No, dude, I'm outside. I'm like at a cafe. Sorry, guys.
with your iPad, man, you over there chilling.
The
No,
Starbucks
no,
you found.
I had my laptop. I was doing some homework,
Oh,
and then I saw you guys were doing this. So
I'm
I'm like,
sorry
all
to
right, I'll
interrupt
join.
you.
I'm doing.
Walking Dead, everybody. What time?
Oh shit. I'm gonna have to go.
Damn.
Hey,
Hold on. What time? What time, man? What time? Tell me what time, man.
Walking
Tell
Dead,
me.
hang
Walking
on, hang
Dead.
on.
Tell me what time, man. Tell me what time.
Hang on.
Ew. Let me see what's going on over here.
Let me Google that.
What channel was it on again? Oh man,
Uh,
I don't want to miss it, man. This season premiere, man. I didn't. I would set it to record and then watch it later, but man, what is this thing, man? AMC, I think it's AMC.
yeah, it's AMC.
Yep.
Um, 9/8 Central.
Okay, all right, cool.
We're good. We're good.
Almost caught a heart attack right there. Almost caught. No, just playing. Um, but what's it called?
So
All right, what was we talking about again? Man, we was talking about Skyrim, but I forgot what we was talking about.
Oh, you guys
Oh,
added
Mark.
some
Talking about
people since I
online
left.
mode.
Oh man, dang! It was a couple of things I wanted to talk about. It was important too.
You're talking about
Multiplayer.
co-op, I think.
Co-op, yeah, DLC.
Yeah.
They might do that. I don't know, but that'd be hard if they unveil that, man. They'll say,
Oh.
"Oh, yeah, we're doing
Is
that."
it possible to go with like mods? Can some people like mod and do that like for PC?
They have a mod that lets you do co-op on Fallout. Like, but
That's
you have to be in the same place. Like the person has to be sitting next to you. But I
Oh,
heard about a mod like that.
Fail, fail, fail.
Yeah,
that's
it's
a
no online
stable
co-op. I don't think no
mod.
modder wants to take on something like that. Unless what's that thing called? Andoran? Unless Andoran wants to be multiplayer for Oblivion.
Yeah, Andoran looked pretty cool.
Yeah, that'd be crazy, man. Just imagine playing Skyrim online, like the same game, the same as that game, online.
Hmm.
You know, Carlton, you want to get on? Josh, you want
You
to
know
get
what I
on?
think it is?
Jared,
I think it's the
let's go.
internet speed isn't fast enough to carry that game engine.
Yeah, and there's a lot of content in the game, man.
Sorry.
Hmm.
But y'all boys,
Uh,
I know y'all boys, probably. What y'all feel about
The only
mounts?
MMOs are games that look shit like World of Warcraft. There's no games like Skyrim that have an MMO.
Man, speaking about
well, it's
Mars, man.
possible. It's just very bad on your internet connection. That's the problem.
I haven't played it, but I've seen videos of Rift, and it wasn't great graphics, but it wasn't as bad
Rift
as WoW.
was okay. Rift was okay. I got max level there. A lot of the end game stuff was kind of shitty.
Hey,
I don't know.
can you be a werewolf shapeshifter in Rift?
No.
Oh, okay. No, I just wanted, I had to ask that.
I mean,
Next
Rift
thing,
is like
next thing you
is
know, I'm gonna be
okay.
asking, can you be a werewolf in Battlefield, Modern Warfare? Let me
I
see.
don't think so.
Let me see. Oh, I'm a creature fan. Um, so I was thinking, do you guys know any creatures you guys would like to see either come back or like in general a new creature, like a new breed of creature?
Oh
I
well,
like
like
having stuff flying. Morrowind, how you
Honestly,
had like
I
the
thought.
those bird things flying over you all the time.
Cliff racers.
cliff
Yeah,
racers? Hell no. No. That is no, dude. That's literally the only complaint about. Dude, Morrowind is like a perfect game to me. Cliff racers are the only thing that I fucking hate about that game.
I like them.
Like, dude, they were so annoying.
To be honest with you, but just all right, there were no. I give you that. Skyrim graphics. What do you think?
Amazing.
Sick. I don't know. Like,
What do you all right? What do you think about aerial battle? You know how you in Fallout, you just walking, you're going from Megaton to Super Duper Mart, and all of a sudden you see a big giant rat scorpion fighting a mole rat, or you see a death claw killing a Yao Guai. How about a dragon fighting a cliff racer right there? You just minding your business. You're just walking through the forest.
fucking dude, a dragon fighting one of those like titans.
Yeah, something.
Ooh.
But isn't it
That would be
impossible for
crazy.
there to be cliff races because all the cliff races got driven out?
Driven out of
Well, they probably
Morrowind, so it's possible.
they
It's
probably died
definitely
from the
possible.
eruption anyway.
Nah. They were gone before the eruption. What
Oh,
happened
okay.
was, you remember that guy when you first start Morrowind?
Cube?
Yeah.
Oh, but then
They were saying he's the guy that drove out all the cliff races. And
What?
then yep,
Dude,
true story. It's on the wiki.
dude, I'm gonna Google this.
It's
What?
on the wiki.
Are you
And
talking about the
they
prisoner
call
that you
him
meet, the dark elf?
exactly. They call him Saint Juk. If you go to the wiki and you go to people, look up Saint Juk,
Okay.
and then you're
What
gonna see him.
the?
They called him like later on down the line. They was like, oh, nobody know his fate, but you know, it says that he pretty much drove out all of the cliff races out of Morrowind.
Well, he
So,
has my eternal gratefulness. So
so what I'm saying is since they drove out, they go anywhere they want to, so they can easily go to Tamriel or Skyrim. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I said Tamriel, Cyrodiil. I meant Cyrodiil when I said that. But okay, so yeah, going back to that. So you guys said no cliff race, but what do you want to see though, as far as
Oh, I want to
creatures?
see like obviously werewolves, but it'd be cool if you could turn into more rare creatures like a werebear, a vulture, a wereshark.
Wereboars are pretty much native to High Rock, which is literally right next to Skyrim.
Yeah.
the Breton area. Yeah.
Yeah. So that'd be hot if you could see that, man. Because I know they
Hey,
got. Go
Did
ahead.
anyone here see like the controls for the game, like for Xbox?
Yeah, like
From like
the
the
instruction
from the
manual.
manual, and to do a dragon shout, you press like the right bumper or something. I don't really know. I kind of forgot.
Hmm.
But like so so you're dragonborn and you have the soul of a dragon. But what if like you kind of like switch your soul for something like a wolf, and then instead of using a dragon shout, because now you have like the soul of a wolf, you press the button that you usually use to like call a shout, and from that you transform into your were creature.
That'd be
Oh,
cool.
That would be pretty, actually pretty sick.
That's a
Yeah,
pretty
like
good
that's
idea.
and like
Who's
what
got
if you
like
could
the
turn into like
car
a
in the
were
background? That's
like
annoying.
God damn freeway.
somebody. Hold on. Who said that
Are
earlier?
you
Then? Dang, it was
what?
somebody. There's somebody said they said they was at a cafe or something.
I think that
Oh,
was Dylan or
sounds like
something. I'm
somebody's
not
sitting
sure.
on the side of the highway.
Car broke down. Talking on Skype. Talking on Skype about Skyrim.
Oh, that was Dylan. Dylan says that he muted himself in the chat.
Oh, okay, okay. All right, Dylan, cool.
But yeah, I
Fuck
was
it.
saying like it'd
I'm
be
gonna
cool
play
if you could turn
Morrowind.
into a vulture. Like I
But
remember
yeah,
first time in one of your
Go ahead.
I was
first
gonna
time in
say
one of
I'm
your
full up
videos.
on home soon, so you guys aren't gonna hear all the cars. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's cool as long as you know, like you mute it when you're not talking. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? So, what was you saying? Right now I'm kind of like my head's just spinning right now with names, so I don't even know who's talking and who's not. Who's just talking?
Oh, that was me. And like in one of your videos, you showed a picture where it was like your dragonborn, and then he's like standing on top of a mountain,
Hmm.
and like you could see like White Bleak Falls Barrow and like
Oh yeah,
it's called Riverwood, and like it was just all epic, and you're like really high.
yeah.
And think about if you could like what I said about the rare creatures thing, like you could turn into more rare creatures, and one of the rare creatures is like a rare vulture,
Oh,
and
okay,
like
okay.
you could get wings and you could just like glide down
See, that's the thing.
like
What are you getting it on? You getting on Xbox
I'm getting a PC. No, I'm
or
getting a PC.
PC?
I'm gonna mod.
Mod.
I'm gonna make a mod for that if I learn how to.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, you know, a little bit off subject, but I know some people that mod. I already got in contact with the modder that made Monster Mod for New Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, he down for Skyrim, so we got some stuff. I already got a list of creatures I want to add. That's why I was kind of asking y'all. But as far as what you saying, what do you guys prefer? Do you always want to be a aware thing, or do you want to just like straight up transform into it for a couple of like a minute or something?
I think it'd be cool to transform it for like a couple hours, like once a week, like every like Friday night or something like that, or
Yeah, I was
whatever
thinking about
Friday is.
like it'd be better if you could just be like a power like in Oblivion. Like you have the power for like say a dragon skin. You use it once, you have it for like some time, and then you can only use it when the next day comes. And that'd be the same thing for using your rare powers. Or you could just turn it on and off like freely as you want.
Yeah,
That'd be
yeah, I
pretty
know what
cool.
you're saying. Cause I
Yeah, but like
seen. No, I was gonna say.
if you turn into a werewolf like in front of a bunch of guards and people,
Yeah,
that could be kind of bad. They
yeah,
like
yeah, I
hate
know what
you.
you're saying. Like Blood Moon, that expansion on Blood Moon. If you turn into a werewolf, they pretty much kill you, and they remember that you're a werewolf. You know what I'm saying? Even when you turn back to human, cause you turned in front of them. You gotta be hiding when you turn. But anyways, um, so as far as that, I would say there was a mod on Oblivion. Um, there's a vampire mod. And you know how like in the vampire lore, they shapeshift. They can shapeshift into
Hmm.
a wolf or some bats. And
Tamriel's different. It's not planet Earth.
I know what you're saying, but think about it. I hate when people say that because it's like, okay, where did mammals come from? Where did wolves come from? Where did elk come from? Is it Nern? Are those Nern creatures? You know what I'm saying? Like they have some similarities. So you can't deny that fact. Now, what I will say, you know what they pretty much do in Elder Scrolls? They say, okay, this is our game, this is our thing. We're gonna do what we want to do. Since it's a fantasy game, we could put whatever we want to put in from whatever mythology. Minotaurs, Greek mythology. What's you guys help me out. What's Norse mythology? What we got in Norse?
you saw bloody Oh,
How about
it's
trolls? What are
Oblivion.
trolls? What are
That's
trolls from?
Finland, I think.
Finland,
Finland
yeah, because I know
or
they had a movie.
Scandinavia.
Yeah, they had a movie about trolls too. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's my point. They go, it doesn't matter to them. They'll make their own stuff. They'll be original when they want to be original, but they're not afraid to like dive into other stuff. Vampires are lord. You know what I'm saying? That's not there. They didn't make up vampires. So anything's possible. That's my point. You know what I'm saying? Anything could go down. It's a fantasy game. You know. So and that's why I love.
Okay.
That's why I love about Mars because it's
That's what
like
she said.
anything could go down. That's what she said. uh, so yeah. Anyways, at the end of the day, yeah, man. Um, so I got a crazy list of creatures, man. Crazy list of creatures that I want to see. That's my thing. But you guys know what centaurs are?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Centaurs are like the half man, half horse.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you see them in the woods. Um, if they do it the right way, man. I think Centaurs was in one of the old Elder Scrolls games. If you guys know, I don't know if any of
Those
you guys played.
this might be old news, but I heard recently about the dwarven centurions or whatever are gonna be in
Oh
Skyrim.
yeah, yeah. They had a video, a GameStop video of I keep seeing on the forums that it's a GameStop video that shows it. The Steam one. I don't know if you played Morrowind, but the Steam was the big one, the big, real big one. That looked like a beast, like he's a tank. Um, and I'm gonna try to find that video. See if I
Let
can
me know
find
if you
that video
find
real
it and
quick.
post it because I'm on Oblivion, so I can't see what you'd be
All right.
in the
Oh, you
chat.
playing Oblivion?
So centaurs have
Yeah.
100 everything.
Said centaurs or what?
Centaurs have 100 arms, 100 legs. What the fuck?
100. What you talking about?
I think it means like a centipede.
Oh,
Something like that,
oh,
'cause
that's a good
centaur.
idea, man. Thank
No,
you for
I'm
that idea.
referencing the
That'd be nasty.
French word "sang." 100.
Yeah. What
No,
y'all?
centaurs are just horses and humans put together.
Man, I mean, yeah, I got stuff like the Kraken, Hydra.
Oh,
Um,
a centaur.
Fucking kidding me?
Oh my god, now I just remembered what the
um,
hell that is.
This is fucking bullshit.
Cy-
Sorry about
Oh
that,
my
guys. I
God.
just left for a while.
How about Cyclops? Y'all want to see some Cyclops in Skyrim? I'm talking about it in a dark dungeon. I'm talking about a scary looking Cyclops. Not I know, you know
Do you know what
Not
I'd like to see for
Layla,
Skyrim?
Futurama.
what? Yeah,
Do
exactly.
you remember the? Oh damn it! I'm forgetting the name. It was from Morrowind, and it was on Soul Steam, and it was this big like scary monster thing that you'd find in like these ice dungeons. Does anyone remember the name? It was like a big it looked like a snow monkey or something. It was big and black. It had red eyes. It was really scary.
Like a yeti or something.
Here I'll find the
Chupacabra.
name. A second.
Let me ask y'all a question. You guys think ice trolls,
Yeah,
frost
Mom.
trolls are influenced by Yeti?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
look exactly
like-
like it.
Yeah. That's
Didn't
what
they
I
say
think.
once that there was Yetis in Skyrim? I thought they said something like that.
Ice troll is pretty much like a yeti. It looks pretty much the same.
Yeah.
White, hairy, big.
I don't know if you guys know what Ents are. That's confirmed.
Yeah, I know what an ant is, like from the big tree creatures.
Yeah, that's pretty much confirmed by this guy on the forums. He played the game. He saw it on the pictures on the load screen. They had pictures of different things.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
So he seen one.
No, there was a guy who did a review,
Mhm.
and when he was playing, he went into this garden that had been gated off, and as he walked into the garden, one of the trees swooped down one of its branches and just smacked him in the face.
Mm.
So I guess the ants in this game, either that was like an alive, like what did he say the ant looked like? Was it?
He was
did it
saying
look
it
like
was. He was saying it's a mixture between Grendel from Beowulf and the Ent from Lord of the Rings. He said the
Yeah.
body. He said it's pretty much like he had the body of Grendel. He didn't look all fleshy. He had the body of Grendel, but he looked like a tree. Like he had like the tree vibe to him, like leaves coming from him and all that. So I thought that was tight. So is that what you mean?
No, what the guy in the review saw was I think it might be a bit of a different thing. Like if any of you have ever read about Norse culture, they had these types of trees that would be in the forest that would actually be alive,
Oh, I know
but
what
you
you mean.
couldn't tell that they were alive. Like it'd be impossible to tell until you got like close, and it would start moving around and stuff, right? And so I think this is what some of the trees in Skyrim, you might want to be careful of them because they might
Mm.
I love
not
that.
like.
You know, I posted that in the
Yeah.
forum a long time ago when I had an account called Tactical Waste. I posted I want to see poisonous plants. Plants that you just walk by, you don't even know what it is, and it gives you poison, or plants that hit you. Now, they have that in Oblivion. They
Yeah,
had
shivering owls. Yeah.
yeah, to a certain extent. And even when you go to the Oblivion plains, they have some that smack you. But I want to see just some just like hidden in the forest. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't know the difference. So was that creature you was talking about? Was it called a graw? Graw? Because I'm over here on the wiki.
The guy just said he said he thought it was a tree because it looked just like a regular tree. He didn't specifically say what it was.
No, I was
He
saying
just
you
said he
said
walked.
somebody said that in Solstheim that they went to the caves and it was like a monster that looked
Oh, that. Yeah, it might have been.
a graw.
I'm trying to remember
I
the
would I
name.
want to
Here,
see.
wait.
Do